Is
just
it
like
because my hand was up to my voice like this?
probably,
Oh,
but it was like a big, just wave. It sounded like a wave, just like coming in.
wait.
Anyways, what is
That's how that
up,
works.
guys?
Oh, wait,
You,
we're starting this? Oh,
we,
okay.
like you
Cool.
said, like we just
I
need
did
to.
say this, yes. I was about to say that
So
too.
you know what? I'm doing it. Hello, everyone.
Excellent.
What is going on? I am HGW2, and you're listening to HGW's podcast. I'm here with my co-host, as always, TR72pro. What's up?
I'm very stressed.
Yeah, this was supposed to happen 51 minutes ago, but we had some issues, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Issues on your part,
all on my part.
because I'm amazing.
Uh,
I just
uh,
I just want to let that be
this
known.
is the earliest I've woken up, so you know what? I'm pretty damn proud of myself.
Yeah.
What are we here to do today? Well, I think you guys all know by the title. We're here to predict Money in the Bank 2015. It's looking like a pretty good show so far, with about 3 good matches in there, and I'm looking forward to it. And let's just start this off with King Barrett versus R-Truth in the kickoff show. Do you have anything to say?
I mean, I I just kind of want to take a second to remember what R-Truth did on Raw, because that's one of the funniest things I've seen all year.
I didn't see Raw.
Didn't, oh
I didn't
man.
see all of Raw. I was watching parts of it.
Did you see the point where Kane was out there with a promo and
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
okay,
Oh,
there you go.
I thought he did something else. No, yeah, that was funny as fuck.
That was hilarious.
I
I expect him to win this match. Just to kind of have a kickoff match. It really doesn't mean anything, in my opinion.
Of course it
So, I mean,
doesn't.
I'm just gonna have him win.
Yeah, basically he's gonna win. I'm gonna predict him to win as well, just because I think it'd be funny to see him win.
Hmm.
I would like to see him win, and yeah, I mean Barrett, he's so whatever at this point, in
It
my
sucks that the King
opinion.
of the Ring still didn't like really do anything.
No, it really didn't.
It added a
And
new dimension to him, but like not to the point that it changed his entire career, which kind of sucks.
no, no, really, and he dropped the whole bad news thing.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I didn't even notice that. Oh wow,
He's dropped the whole bad news thing, which is bullshit. Like
that's
I get it when you win King of the Ring, you're like called King Barrett, but you just like totally dropped it like a while ago,
it's the only thing that had him over.
basically.
Oh man,
And
that's
they get
stupid.
rid of it. I don't know why they get for everything that makes a superstar good. They get rid of,
Mm.
like Lana with Rusev,
Well, that was. I feel like that was bound to happen. Well, actually, I don't know.
and then it's Sandow or Mizdow for the Miz.
Well, that definitely was not going to last forever, which was a good
No,
thing. But
but I'd
they
like it
shouldn't
to
have gone where they went
last
with it
forever.
either. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, not much else to say about that match. Let's move on to the actual card. Let's see what match do I want to start off with. Okay,
I expect the first match to be the tag team title match.
all right, then let's start off with that one.
Excellent.
We have the primetime players going up for the titles against the New Day.
I think the primetime players are going to get it at some point. I don't know if it'll be now though.
I
This
hope.
has to be a lengthy feud, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm gonna have New Day winning this one, and especially I think New Day's gonna keep this for a while now, especially considering the new tag or the reforming of Eric Rowan and Luke Harper on Monday Night Raw.
Oh yeah, true. Using the
I
3D for whatever reason.
I don't know why they did. I was like, is that a 3D? Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, it's a 3D, all right.
It is. But I was so confused when it happened. But yeah, uh, I think the New Day is probably gonna face off against them sometime, which would be freaking amazing. Or Tyson Kidd versus and Cesaro versus them. I mean,
Of
uh,
course, that one will probably be for a while though. Sadly.
no, yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Tyson Kidd's injured,
Yeah.
which I feel like they're really trying to. At least what you can see is that they're trying to bring the tag team titles. They're trying to really bring them up to what they to what they once were with bringing all these. I think they realized that Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, they're like, oh, we ain't doing shit with you.
Hmm.
Let's put you guys as a tag team because you guys are fucking awesome as a tag team, and they're now my favorite tag team right now because Cesaro and Kid are injured, so they're there. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the New Day in this one,
Word. I agree.
and it's I don't know how good the match will be, but anyways, let's move on to the Divas match. We got Nikki Bella defending her title against Paige. Do you think Paige will take this one? TR, what do
I
you
hope
think?
not.
Oh,
I'm just
wow.
gonna keep saying this as long as it happens. But that's just because I'm really biased. And I really love Nikki. So I can't really say anything. But I don't I think there's still more to the Paige changing storyline. I think eventually she'll take it off Nikki, but I don't know if it'll be now. I doubt it.
Yeah.
I feel like
Uh,
this is leading towards maybe a heel turn? Maybe?
well, Nikki's like basically phased by now at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Nikki on this one as well. It's kind of surprising how long she's had the title. To be honest, I didn't really expect her to have this lengthy of a title run.
Yeah.
But I think it's better than what they did with Paige and AJ, just switching it every like month
I mean,
or
again, that's
two.
exactly why Nikki's had the title for so long, is that they really don't know where to go with this story. I mean,
Exactly. It's just
there's not too many people who can really carry it.
no, unless you want to bring up the NXT gals, which is like don't, because you're gonna ruin them.
I wouldn't do it. I don't know. A lot of people expected that it would have happened after a Mania, right after. But I don't know where they're going with that.
I think till SummerSlam should probably have it.
That's possible. I wouldn't mind that. And then again, I guess it makes sense since they've already done that storyline already. So of having an NXT Diva come up right after Mania. So I
Yep.
don't know.
Alrighty. So the next match we're gonna talk about is probably the match we're all looking forward to:
Nope.
Big Show versus Ryback for the
Oh,
IC title.
I already
Good
called it.
God. Ryback's gonna win this, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess Ryback could be a transitional champion. That would be really weird.
For Big Show though, like nah, dog. Come
I
on,
mean, he
get
could.
out, get
He
out,
could.
get out,
I doubt it, but he could.
get out here.
It won't happen though. I'm happy to see Ryback have the title because it's kind of different, and he's had no chance at the title.
Well, he did have a chance for the WWE,
He wasn't gonna win that though.
but
In the
still,
end,
he was in a title match.
yeah, he was in a ton of them.
Yeah, he
That
was,
2012,
and
2013
then
run. Yeah.
now he's at the IC title. Sounds like a familiar face, Dolph.
Oh man.
So sad.
F.
So not as sad for Ryback, but it's sad for Dolph. Yeah, Ryback's gonna win this match. Kind of having Big Show in here is kind of a joke at this point. Big Show is basically how do you describe Big Show? It's kind of hard to describe Big Show.
It is.
He's kind of like that one person you invited at a friend, or you like you go into a party. He's like that one person that one of your friends invited, and he just doesn't want to leave. That's basically Big Show there in a nutshell. Yeah, I think that's the best way I've ever described anyone. But to be honest, this match, uh, I mean, Big Show can surprise us and have a good match, right?
Yes, he can. I mean, you remember that match with Sheamus in October 2012?
That was a good match,
That was
and
a great
Roman,
match.
and the Roman match at Extreme Rules.
That was also a good match. He's capable of doing it still for sure, but I don't expect it to happen with Ryback.
He's so like old, like he's so like. Have you seen him try to get up on the turnbuckle now? Oh, for the love of God! For the love of God! For the love of God! Stop! Okay, whew, that was my alarm.
We're keeping that in the podcast, right?
Yeah, of
We're
course.
not starting over.
No, we're not gonna start over.
Good.
See, that was my alarm. See, I set like 15 alarms. That's how much dedication I got. All right. No,
But you
but
said it for 2 o'clock instead of 1 o'clock. Did you notice that? Because I noticed it. You son of a gun. You had me
yeah,
leaving.
no, I
You had
set
me
it.
staying here for an hour.
I set one for 12. Well, my time 12, and then I set one for 15, 30, and then it just kept on going on.
This is the problem. This is the problem we're dealing with. This
Okay.
is why we can't have nice things.
All right. Well, anyways, we were talking about Big Show, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of moot now. There's no reason for it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, Big Show's capable of having good matches, but not against Ryback. Uh, or maybe. Well, who knows? Anyways,
Yeah, it's a huge doubt. I don't see it coming. So,
Now this was the match I think we're pretty much all looking. Now, actually, Should I say that match?
which one? It depends.
Let's just say it's the next singles match.
The next singles match. So yes, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay, I'm looking
I'm
forward to
not
it
looking
too.
forward to Money in the Bank, and I'll tell you why in a second.
Amen. Well, I mean, I didn't know if I wanted to start with that one or if I wanted us to go with Money in the Bank first.
I think Dean and Seth's going to be the main event for sure.
I know it is, but I didn't know if I just wanted to hit on Owens versus Cena first. We should talk about that,
Oh, that one. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Wow.
or if we should go for Money in the Bank ladder match first.
Go with Cena Owens first.
All right, John Cena versus Owens. Now, this is an interesting match in my opinion. I'm very looking forward to this match. I'm wondering if they can hit on what was so special about their match with Chamber.
Yeah, I was about to say we haven't really had a chance to review that match. That was a really, really great match.
No, I even recorded a review. I remember, but I kind of like forgot to upload it, and I was kind of busy, so I just never really did. Yeah, that match was freaking great. It's up there in my top 5 of the year. For a debut match, it is definitely the best. However, we all know what Kevin Owens can do, so it's not that big of a surprise.
I agree.
Um, but it is a hell of a day, and that's how you make a star one night.
Mm,
That's how you make someone. And what now? I think with that being said, since May was free for WWE Network, right?
it's always going to be free for new subscribers. It's the same thing with this month too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting to say the least. So basically, I could just create new accounts after new accounts after new accounts.
yeah, pretty much.
But basically, they promoted that last month, right? That
Yeah.
was so they basically did that for and had Owens win at Chamber, so they'll be like, okay, give and now you can give us your money and watch Money in the Bank and see Cena kick Owens' ass.
Hmm.
Which is, I hope it's not gonna happen. I feel like it was just a whole marketing ploy. Uh, and I love this kind of hidden storyline that they're doing with. It's like NXT versus everyone else. It's
Somewhat.
It pretty
Somewhat.
much is because when Owens decided to hold up that NXT championship and stomp on that US title, it was like us versus them. And I feel like that's kind of this whole thing's gonna lead up to.
Mm.
Um,
Maybe that's our big summer angle.
Maybe it probably will be. And I'm thinking I would think that Cena's gonna win, but in my honest opinion, that's my honest opinion, but I have a feeling that Cena is gonna win, but it's not gonna be in the clean John Cena fashion.
Mm.
It's gonna be like Owens just like was like fuck this and gets a ladder and just beats the shit out of him.
Oh man.
That's how I see it going down. And that's how I would like it to go down. Um, Simply because you don't necessarily ruin Owens. I
Mm.
mean, you haven't really ruined Owens, but this is how I see it. The only person that should ever to be Owens clean is Sami Zayn
Mm.
for storyline purposes.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. But I don't think WWE's gonna do that. And I feel like they're gonna have John Cena beat Kevin Owens.
That's
Because
depressing.
unfortunately, I think that's how it's gonna go down.
That's super depressing.
It is depressing.
Personally, I didn't really know how. the chamber match was going to happen or how it was going to go down at all. Uh, I had some good positivity that Owens would win. This time, of course, I'm not really sure. Rematch usually would mean that Cena would get it back and it'll lead into a third match. I'm starting to lean more and more towards Owens winning again, though. I, I want it to happen so bad, but I can't concretely, if that's a word, say that at all. But it would make so much sense in my opinion. It would lead a lot of credence into how much of a story that Kevin Owens can kind of lead down to, and it could make him look a lot more. Um, I'm trying to see how I can explain this. I think it would make him look better as a heel if he won for sure, and that's obviously very much clear and said. But in terms of how his story and his background is so credible, if he wins that, if that makes any sense,
It
it probably
does.
doesn't.
It kind of does. If you're
Yeah,
talking about like his indies, then yeah.
I was gonna say that is pretty much how he's trying so hard to make his family more
Oh,
supportive, or he's kind of trying to support his family and more, and he's trying to show how much of a family man that he is. He's doing this more or less just to make his family understand that he is a big deal as well. I think that's what the basis of the story is, at least in my opinion.
or just to turn his family against Cena.
Also, that too. I guess it's kind of a mix on that one because so much of the story right now is how Cena's being so favored by Kevin Owens' son. He's
Mm,
so much into his promos with Owens, so it's like I don't know.
yeah.
That was the worst way for me to predict that because I'm just trying to kind of talk
Basically,
out loud. But I mean, I think Owens is going to win for the fact that it's just going to be I don't know.
I think Owens is gonna win for the fact that I don't know what the fact is.
Yeah, I don't know what the fact is. I don't even know anymore. My head hurts. I told you I was really stressed out right now.
I can tell, but I think the way I don't think Kevin Owens is gonna win clean if he does win. At least that's how I think they're probably gonna book it. They're gonna book him in a way that, and I feel like even if he does lose, it's gonna be by some kind of shady kind of deal.
Mm.
Cause you don't, cause they're fucking they pushed this guy to the fucking moon already. Which actually, I think they're gonna push Kofi Kingston to the moon. If you've seen the WWE Japan tour uh, date or the card
Dude,
that they
I'm totally
released,
not trying to go by that at all. I'm trying so hard not to go by that. I'm treating that as a house show and that is
it
subject to change
it
and that they're
basically
just like doing
is.
it.
But they just put Brock Lesnar against Kofi Kingston. It's like,
Yeah.
bruh. Even though Brock does want to go visit, I forget the guy's name, but him against Kofi, it's like, god damn.
I don't understand the pairing at all.
Neither do I. Uh, but anyways,
The New Day is so screwed. Oh my gosh.
how?
In that match?
Oh, win that match, yes.
Yes. I don't even know if they're gonna stay. Just lead them out and just go back to the back. Just be safe.
I
I'm
could
worried for
see,
the safety.
I could see Big E versus Brock, but oh my God, Kofi.
I don't really understand why Kofi's in it.
Who knows? Who knows? But I think I was talking about Owens versus Cena. Yeah. Uh,
We've run this podcast off the rails.
who cares? Yeah, we've done that multiple times
Oh no, this is the
through
worst.
multiple
Trust me.
podcasts.
This is the worst. I'm shocked if people are still with us.
Oh my God. But listen, Owens versus Cena. If Owens is gonna win, it's gonna be by something shady. If he loses, it's gonna be by Super Cena. So uh, that's all I have to say. I don't really think I'm gonna predict because I'm not even 100% sure. So yeah, that's how that ends. And now we're gonna get into the Money in the Bank ladder match. We have Randy Orton versus Dolph Ziggler. I'm just kind of naming them off the top of my head. Versus Sheamus versus Kane's in this match, right?
Yep.
I'm
Kane's in
gonna
it now.
I'm gonna go kill myself. Um, let's see.
Neville's in it.
Neville, who's the guy?
Kofi's in it.
Of course, Kofi's in it.
It's Kofi, Neville, Kane, Orton, Reigns, Sheamus, and Ziggler.
That's right. They did have Reigns in it. I was trying to think of the guy that Dolph was talking to on at the beginning of Raw, or not the beginning of Raw, but like in the middle of Raw.
Reigns?
When R-Truth came out, it was
Reigns?
Reigns. Yeah, it was Reigns and Dolph. I was trying to think of who it was, but anyways, is it not fucking obvious who you're gonna have winning WWE? God
That's
damn
why I hate
it!
it. That's exactly why I hate it. I think this is going to be Roman Reigns winning this
It is
100%.
gonna be Roman Reigns winning this. If it's not, I'm gonna be fucking hella happy.
Mm.
But nah, it's gonna be Roman Reigns winning, and
I mean, there's a lot of ways of how you could do this. I think Roman Reigns is going to be involved in the finish whatsoever, whether he wins or whether he doesn't. 90% chance I would say that he's going to win, but I can't really see him carrying that case for that long either, really.
no, it's he's gonna keep it. This is how I predict it. I'm just gonna call it right now,
Mm.
just so I can be a little bitch and be like, yeah, I'm the one that fucking called it. Uh, it's gonna be at least this is what I think is gonna happen. Seth Rollins is either gonna face Brock or he's gonna face Dean at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
That's at least where it looks like they're going. Uh, and the way that they kind of booked the main event for Monday Night Raw is kind of leading me to believe that Seth isn't gonna face Brock because there's just no possible way of that happening that you could ever be like, oh yeah, this guy can beat Brock Lesnar. For the love of God, WWE, you suck. Then we go on, and then so we get to SummerSlam. Basically Roman Reigns just cashes in on Rollins, and it's like the first ever, and just kind of like payback. Like he joins in the main event, and it's kind of just like payback, and basically it's like it'd be the first ever, I guess you could say, face cashing in and still being at least face in WWE's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That's at least how I see it. And but you could make this at least a little bit. He was the first guy to be in this fucking match. Like you could have him be the last, even though he did have to do like 3 matches.
You could have had the same exact format for him to actually get into the Money in the Bank instead of having to stay into it. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I know. But they're like, oh, this is how you stay in. No, fucking make him work for it to be in the match, because he was already in the match. He was the first guy to be in the match,
Yeah.
and I feel like this match has the potential to be a good match, uh, especially with the people in the match for the
Yeah, I
most
was about
part.
to say that's a great fact because every single one of these people have been in big time ladder matches, and the only person who hasn't been in a Money Bank match was Neville.
But he was
Despite
in,
that, he was in the NXT Championship ladder
yeah,
match.
he faced Bo. Even though that's not really Money in the Bank match, he's still been in a ladder match.
Hmm.
Uh, and then, well, we do have those people like Orton and Sheamus and Kane and I guess Roman, because Roman's not really good with ladders.
Hmm.
Even though last year, I gotta say, some a little bit overlooked match. Lots of people were actually hating on it. I think just because of the finish, but it was the main event of last year's Money in the Bank, the eight
World
man.
title one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually thought that match was pretty good, at least in my opinion. Lots of people are hating on it just because Cena won. I didn't like the ending either, but as a match, I thought it was actually pretty good. And this is that's what this kind of Money in the Bank ladder match reminds me of a lot,
Hmm.
mainly just because of the people in it. But yeah, you got to go with Roman on this one if you're taking the safe bet, and you just got to think that Vince is just jerking off to Roman at this point. TR, do you have anything else to say about this match?
Man, it's a Money in the Bank ladder match, so I'm looking forward to it. But I fully expect him to win, and that's not a bad thing because I'm actually starting to become a Reigns fan. In all honesty, but I hate how predictable it feels.
He's won me over for sure.
Yeah.
That's what I got. All I gotta say. And maybe this could lead into him. Uh, I don't know. Maybe you could cash it in later in the night. Who knows?
I was about to say that might be a chance as well, and we'd finally get that Shield triple threat. But I don't know if this is the time for that.
That's very true. But yeah. Uh, anyways, I think we're gonna go move on to the main event, and that is gonna be Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match and a ladder match. When I heard this was gonna be a ladder match, I was so fucking stoked.
Hmm.
Uh, this seems like a way that you would end a rivalry, but a part of me says that this is not gonna be over. Uh, I have Seth winning this one for sure. Um, I think Seth. I think it. You know, they've had that whole thing with J&J, for fuck's sakes. Keep on bringing up J&J, and I really don't want to fucking remember that match for the life of me. Um, but they keep on bringing that up with he can't win on his own. I feel like
Mm.
he's finally gonna prove everyone else that he's gonna win on his own, or he's just gonna win in a cheap way. But I have Seth winning this one. It just makes the most sense in my eyes. I don't see Dean having an actual championship for a little bit. I mean, I would like to see Dean win, but or what could happen is at SummerSlam is like I said, if Seth does face Dean to finish the story off, you could have Dean winning that SummerSlam match. Then Roman Reigns cashes in and Roman Reigns becomes a heel.
Mm.
That would be interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Seth on this one. Dean or not Dean, TR. What did you think? Who do you think is gonna win?
Oh man, I'm definitely looking forward to this match. And if this feud doesn't end here, I have no clue how you can end it at all. They've already been through the cell. They've already been through a Falls Count Anywhere match. They've already been through a lumberjack match, and now they're going to go through a ladder match. Which seems like the end all be all, in my opinion. I think it'll be a great, great, brutal match as well. But I'm going to take Seth as well. Um, I'd love it if Dean did win though, because I feel like Dean's won over the crowd so well, and that's great after he's bounced back from that incredibly deflating feud with Bray. So I'm
Oh
pretty happy to see that.
God,
Yeah,
that wasn't good for either guy.
that killed every single bit of his momentum, and he got it back, and I love it.
Well, basically, like I don't even like when I saw like when Bray interviewed with the Hell in a Cell, I was like, oh shit, okay. Like that's not a good way to end a match. It's a 6 month long feud.
Mm.
But you know what? I gotta say, I'm pretty stoked for Bray versus Dean. Thanks for ruining all my expectations, assholes. But anyways, yeah. Uh, and I think didn't Seth turn on Dean Ambrose like a year from like last year, like like this time last year.
He turned on him the night after Payback, which was in mid-June, I'm pretty sure. So it should be around this time.
Yeah, about around this time. So ending beginning the feud and ending the feud
Hmm.
right there. And I do think that uh, what was I gonna say? I do think that this is probably, at least I think that it's gonna end the rivalry, and I think hopefully we finally get a definitive uh, ending to this feud because we never really got one in Hell in a Cell,
Hmm.
and now I think we can finally get one. I think without the curb stomp now, their matches just seem a little bit more tame, in my opinion, if that makes sense.
Mm.
It
I see
just
what you're saying.
it just feels like there's still great matches, but it just feels like it's missing something.
Hmm. I mean, they have just impeccable chemistry. They've done so well in just straight up single matches too, which is
Yeah,
pretty great. But I don't know. When was the last time they had like a match a gimmick match at all? I can't really
Hell
remember.
in a Cell.
Gosh, that was so long ago. That was yeah. So I mean, I feel like they can do great either way, but I feel like it's so much more elevated
They could
if they have a
fight.
gimmick match.
They could fight each other blindfolded at this point, and
Yeah.
it would still be an average match. Like it's insane the chemistry these two guys have. One thing I would like to say about Dean, I think I said it when we were watching Chamber. The fuck is up with all these clotheslines? God damn it!
It's the Nigel. Have you not seen it?
I have seen it, but like, oh my god,
Dude, come on.
the
Don't
bruh, he's
don't
starting to
disrespect the Nigel. Don't do
he's
it.
starting to become like Bo Dallas.
Don't do this to me.
He's
Don't
starting.
do this to me.
I remember in NXT, Bo Dallas was like fucking. It was just like clothesline after clothesline after clothesline.
It's the Nigel. That's how. Well, I mean, I guess Nigel did have it as a finisher, but still, it's kind of a staple now, and it's lovely because it's
Mm.
great freaking homage.
All right. Anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there. Do you have any last words you want to say, TR, about the pay-per-view?
I wish I could say that I'm looking forward to the Money in the Bank ladder match. I wish I could.
I'm looking forward to the match. I'm not looking forward to the winner.
Yeah,
Or well, I would love to see Neville or Dolph win, but
it's not
we
going to be happening.
we
It's
all
not.
yeah, I was about to say we all know who's gonna win. Do you have anything to plug, TR? Anything to say? 2 cents?
Oh
If
gosh, I don't really at
do
all.
you have 2 cents?
I do, of course. I have 2 cents. I'm a working man.
I think I have some pennies in my car.
You better.
I
What?
do.
Oh my gosh,
I have some
dude, come on
quarter.
now.
I have lots of quarters though. I know that. Ooh, I'm rich with quarters.
Good.
Uh, but I have two things to plug actually. One thing, I just did two album reviews on this very channel that you're watching this video on.
I saw that.
You did see that.
I did see that.
Two albums that actually just got released yesterday. I've been loving both of them, so go check those out. The Muse one was a bit long. Have you listened to the album, TR?
No, I haven't. I was going to listen to the Muse one. I almost bought it last night, but I was just again, I'm extremely stressed from work, and I'm like, oh, right now. So
I'm just gonna say this. I think if you haven't listened to it, if you haven't watched my video, go ahead and do so. But Muse's Reaper is fucking amazing. I'm just gonna say that right now. That's the title of the song. It's called Reaper. Go listen to it right now if you haven't. Oh my
I'm gonna listen to it right now.
fucking god. It's so
Right,
goddamn
podcast.
catchy and it's like 6 minutes long and it just goes by like that. It's my favorite song this year and it's one of my favorite Muse songs, which is saying a lot. Do you have Spotify?
Yeah, I'm literally listening to it right now.
Yeah, that's how I listen to my shit. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys did all enjoy. If you guys want to, let me know who you guys think is gonna win the Money in the Bank in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching, and from TR, see ya. Peace.